Yes, I have it. Yes. Just the idea. Brad. All right, and we are good to go.
All right. Welcome everyone to the City of Albany Industrial Development Agency regular board meeting. My name is Darius Shankar, acting chair of this meeting. Our first order of business is a roll call. All members are here, the exception of Mr. Staubach and Chris Betts. The first order of business, as always, is the reading and approval of the minutes from the previous board meeting. The minutes haven't been previously distributed. I would ask for a motion to waive the reading and accept them as presented. Second?
Second.
All right, any discussions, corrections, additions, deletions? All right, hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Second order of business. Our financial report.
Yes, within your packets is the summary of the monthly cash activity within, for December and actually year to date. For the IBA for your review and available for any questions.
So we had a little over 900,000 in revenue. We still have 3.65 million in our bank
In
accounts.
the bank.
Yeah. And 1.5 million in expenditures from last year. This is more or less what we expected in budget. Yeah. Any questions? All right. Thank you. I don't think we need a motion for that. So on to next, which is 500 Northern Boulevard. Northgate Landing, so far the project synopsis, I think, and this has been in front of us a few times already. We've had a lot of discussion on finance and other places.
Correct, yes, thank you. Quick synopsis of the project. The proposed project involves demolition of underutilized and vacant structures at 500 Northern Boulevard and the construction of two new four-story buildings totaling approximately 233,000 square feet that will be intending to house approximately 185 units of purpose-built affordable housing for households with incomes ranging from 30 to 80% of the area median income. As Darius noted, the project had been previously discussed at both the finance committee and board levels. A public hearing was held last week during which no public comment was received. And additionally, we have a representative of the project team here with us today that can answer any final questions that the board may have.
Anybody have any further discussions or questions here? The only thing that I would point out is that the net financial benefit to the taxing jurisdictions is over $4 million over the course of the final 30 years. The building as it is an old motel. Sometimes, if I can say it, an infamous motel, a little bit of an infamous history. My observation is that the fact that this is affordable housing that is being constructed outside of the usual redlined areas in our city, which is, I think, something that we want to see. I don't know if anybody else has any comments or questions. All right. Want to go through we don't need to go through anything else that we've already gone through.
Correct. So boards which uses.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the first resolution that I have for action on today is resolution determining determination by the City of Albany Planning Board as lead agency for the environmental review of Northgate Landing LLC proposed project. Do I have a motion? All right, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Great. Next motion, commercial retail finance resolution. The resolution A, determining the proposed Northgate Landing LLC project is a commercial project, and B, making certain findings required under the general municipal law. Do I have a motion? All right, second. Once again.
And before we move to the approving resolution, I'll just note for the board that we conducted the cost benefit analysis for this project as is standard.
Great. All right. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Then we have the approving resolution. It's a resolution authorizing execution documents in connection with a lease back transaction for project for Northgate Landing LLC. the company. Lee, so moved. Second. All right, Tony, all those in favor? Aye. And sure, let's see, one more. City of Albany Industrial Development Agency, oh, that's separate. We know resolutions, yeah. That was it. Okay, see, that's what happens. I see the resolutions, they're like, oh, yeah, that's not what this one. All right. So you're approved.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. All
We
right.
may already have that.
So the next order of business, new business, annual housekeeping resolution 2024.
So I'll take that one. So we have, as Darius mentioned, our annual housekeeping resolution for 2024. That includes a confirmation of our meeting schedule for the next year. So as a reminder, third Thursday of every month, 12:15, be there or be square. We have appointment of myself, Ashley Mole, as CEO, and Andy Corcione as COO and interim CFO. Other items of the housekeeping resolution includes our agency policies, appointments of agency and bond counsel, the agency's accounting firm, and agency committees. So you have that in your packet in front of you, and that's been previously distributed and posted on our website with all of the details. And I will note that professional service agreements for administrative and legal services have previously been reviewed and approved by the finance committee.
So we're sticking with Joe Scott, huh? At least he's a Red Sox fan. So well, thank you, for all the work on this as always. So if there's any questions? I'm gonna have, ask for a motion to, the resolution, approving certain appointments and administrative matters with the agency. So moved. All right, second. Second. All right, all in favor? Aye. All right. Next, we have the annual investment report.
Yes, and pursuant to the bylaws and public authority law, the agency must prepare an annual report of the agency's investments. This report was reviewed at the finance committee meeting and it received a positive recommendation, as is.
We need to take a motion to accept it.
We do not.
Okay.
It will be, posted as part of, our CARES submission this quarter.
Okay.
And then, so similarly, along with that, we have our property acquisition and disposition report. Pursuant to the agency bylaws and public authority law, the agency must prepare this report annually and review it. We reviewed this report with the finance committee at the prior meeting and it received a positive recommendation. And as Andy said on the last report, it's just a review, it does not require any action.
Great, and to point out to the public, the IDA is not really in the business of owning property. However, these parcels essentially make a Blueberry Park.
Yeah.
So, stuff. Parcels of that. Next order of business, Capitalize Albany Corporation, Liberty Park. Acquisition assistance.
Darius, with your courtesies, could we move that one level below? And
Sure.
Maybe have that at the end.
Sure.
My partner Chuck Malcolm, who's gonna be reporting on the current status, is in New York attending the annual bar. He'll be ready in about 5 minutes.
I apologize for moving this meeting along too quickly.
I miscalculated.
So do we need a motion to move the item or no?
I'm comfortable with
No.
you jumping over that.
No.
I'm in charge here.
Don't fear the bear. Don't fear the bear.
So I will move on to other business agency update first.
So I think for anybody who's here last week for finance committee, the agency update there was the New York State EDC conferences coming up. If anybody wants to register and attend, let us know. You can kind of join us for that. Okay.
All right. Compliance update, go slowly.
As we have well underway in our annual year-end compliance for the 2023 years, 2023 year. We sent out about 100 correspondence to our active projects between the IDA and the CRC. The deadline for them to report back to us is next Friday, so they are trickling in and soon will be a flood. In the meantime, we've received 5 reports, so we are moving along very well. Additionally, there are board evaluation forms that have been previously sent out. They may be underneath your packet if you have not filled them out yet. You can send them back electronically, you can give them back physically, however works for you. Finally, the ADO has released its February training dates for the board member training. It's recommended best practice that all board members and public authorities take that every 3 years. So the next training date is January 24th. That's a Wednesday. There's also Wednesday, February 21st, and Friday, February 2nd. So if you have not taken your training in the last 3 years, please register for one. If needed, we can host here, or you can take it from the comfort of your own desk.
And the last item under compliance, is something that Cassidy just passed around. It is the monthly update involving 1211 Western Avenue, the project that had construction halted and went under litigation. We have requested that they provide us monthly updates on their status, which they have done. You can see the latest version of that there in front of you, letting us know the expected timeline, that construction is proceeding, and that they are working to satisfy any lingering liens or legal disputes involving the original jungle.
And this is one that's always been a bone of contention for people in the area there, as well as some others, so it's good to know that we can report that the project is at least moving along. They have to construct the building. Yeah. All right, so I think we will, I'm not sure what the right term is for the meeting, but we'll hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Okay.
Joe, would you like us to advise?
Let me see if he's available first, to make sure, and then we'll go into executive session, absolutely. Hi, you good?
What do you think, Ken?
Great. I'll give you, we'll go into executive session while you're getting back to it. That's great.
All right, you can.
All right, so we need a motion to go into executive session. Um,
On the matter.
and the matter is the Liberty Park litigation, so that's the basis for going into executive session. I need a motion, second, and then a vote.
Do I have a motion for executive session? So moved. Second,
Second.
John, all those in favor?
Aye.
We're going to executive session starting
Now we're out of executive, do we need to?
Well, you will come back into the meeting and then as a meeting.
I'll note that you're saying.
Yeah, right, no action taken.
And then the real property report that we reviewed, just so I have any of our properties on that, do we need to know for the record that like we're revising that?
Well, I think we own, that's for 2023, right?
Correct.
So what you could do is you could put a parentheses, right, and say acquired such and such a date and sold such and such a date.
I think in the notes section it pairs, but it would be important to reflect that those still on this report.
Right, because we owned it in 2023.
Correct. So
Okay.
we'll make sure before we submit, we confirm those exact dates with your
Right.
office.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I think we can adjourn.
we'll come back in and report on.
Yeah,
the session.
but there's no
Yes,
action
sorry.
and then.
Just have-
Yeah, because.
Yes.
So are we back on? Okay, all right, so now that we concluded that. I just want to note that we came out of executive session at 12:52. No action was taken. We had a discussion over the litigation of the park acquisition that will be coming to trial in April. The one thing I think I'd like to just mention here is the property report that we issued earlier, just to be clear. That's property we acquired, it's also disposed of during the year 2023. So we do not currently have title to the property at the IDA. All right. So with that, I think I will ask for a motion to adjourn. All right, second, all in favor? Aye.